Hey guys, Patrick Blunt with Greenhow Handmade Ironworks here, and today I want to talk real quick about test pieces, working with test pieces, making test pieces, understanding test pieces. First off, I want to say that if you're making architectural, ornamental, decorative ironwork, you are going to be making test pieces. You just can't get around it. So be sure that if you're doing this for a client, that you're billing that time and material into that job, okay? Enough said about that. Remember, blacksmiths go to hell for two reasons. The first is hitting cold metal, and the second is not charging enough. So let's try to not hit cold metal and charge for all of our time and material, right? All right, now on test pieces. This test piece here, this is a test piece that I did for this fencing that we're working on. The horizontal bars that run on this fence that all the pickets are gonna be lined up on and riveted to are gonna look like this. And this is, they got a little fuller here, bends down. This is gonna go against a post here, and then there'll be another one that goes against the post here, and then there will be a square head bolt that goes through and holds that together, top and bottom, where the pickets go pop, 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 right? Now, I use this kind of joinery all the time. I love this kind of joinery. I love these little fullered joints right here. I think they look really cool. So I use them a lot and I design with them a lot. But for these panels have to be 90 inches from the outside of this to the outside of the other one on the other side. So I've got to figure out how much material I need to cut so that when I do my fullers and do my bends, these end up 90 inches from here to here, right? So from this test piece here, I marked it in right here at 7.5 inches from the end. That was just square cut like that, right? And then I marked in 1.5 inches. Then this is just a 3/8 inch fuller. I just fullered in with 3/8 inch and then bent that, and then obviously flattened that out and dressed that with on the power hammer, and then just bent that square, okay? And then I measured from the outside edge there to my dot that I made. And I got just shy of 6.5 inches, like a 1/16 shy of 6.5 inches to my mark, right? So that means that I took off roughly 1 inch. I shortened it by 1 inch, even though I fullered in 1.5 inches. That little space there takes up that material, and so I shortened it by 1 inch. Actually, just slightly less than 1 inch, because remember, I'm just like a 1/16 under. But I went ahead and just rounded up to 6.5 inches, right? And then I cut this piece here. This was 12 inches. I marked in 1.5 inches there and there. I'm doing 2 of those, so I'm gonna shorten this by 2 inches, right? So it should come out to be 10 inches, right? It actually comes out to be 9 7/8 inches, because remember, I was just shy of the 6 inch mark here by 1/16 of an inch. That 1/16 of an inch compounded in this one when I did it too, and actually gave me 1/8 of an inch. So I know I need to add 1/8 of an inch into this bar to get this to pop out and be 10 inches from outside to outside. Therefore, I can add that 1/8 of an inch into my cut length. So my cut length on my full length bars is going to be 92 1/8 inch, right? I'm gonna fuller in, mark in 1.5 inches on each end. I'm gonna fuller those in, and in theory, if this all works out the way that it's working in this little piece, I should end up with 90 inches from outside edge to outside edge, because I've added that 1/8 of an inch back in. We know we only shorten the bar 1 inch when we do a fuller, a 3/8 inch fuller, and bend it. So I should, that should, if I cut 92 and 1/8 inches, I should get 90 inches from outside edge to outside edge. Okay? I hope y'all followed that. I hope that made sense. That's kind of how I run through when I have to do test pieces like that. If you're doing, for instance, scroll work, and you're gonna draw a taper to do a ribbon scroll, you're gonna, before you ever hit that with a hammer, measure back 6 inches, a foot, whatever 7 inches, whatever you wanna do. Measure back, mark it, draw your taper the way you will on all your bars, and then measure how much material you added, and then take that off, subtract that much material, 1 inch, 1.5 inch, 7/8 inch, whatever it comes out to be, subtract that from your cut length, and then you can cut those to where when you draw that out and scroll it, everything's the right size. Got it? Makes sense? Cool, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. You want help me you want me to help you troubleshoot through something, more than happy to do that with you guys. Please follow me on Instagram at Greenhow Handmade. Like and share, and follow me here on YouTube. And if you'd like to see any more of my work, please visit or sign up for a class with me. Please visit www.greenhowhandmade.com. Great. Thanks, guys.